What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. T-Shirt, back with another one. I'm going to do another company review on Topp Transfers. Got some samples in the mail yesterday. Didn't get a chance to open them up and test them out. So I said, you know what? I'm going to save it for a video. And who better else to share this video with than you guys? All right, so we're going to test out these samples and let's see what they look like. All right, so I picked up my samples. This is how they came. All right, it was on my porch. They were left like this, basically on my porch by the UPS guy. So not in the greatest condition. The envelope, think they definitely could have packaged it a little better, but let's see what we have here. But the good part, we got it, right? All right, so these are the samples that they sent. Let's take a look at them individually. Now, usually with samples that I've gotten from other companies, they would usually come, say, maybe in a box with a good amount and good variety of samples and textures, different type of specialty vinyls, basic vinyl colors, new colors, you know, so forth. Different type of materials that the vinyls can be placed on, which vinyls is for what material, and instruction sheets, so forth like that, how to apply the vinyls. But I'm looking through here and I'm not really seeing. All right, so they sent us one. This is the first one. Okay. And the back of this one seems to have some type of instructions or application that says TOA, glitter metallic plastisol transfers, 320 degrees, 12 to 15 seconds for a pressure hot peel. All right, so that's one. So let's look at another one. This, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's elephant. Again, there's nothing on the back, so I'm not sure what kind of transfer this is, whether it's a plastisol, whether it's a screen print, an HTV. Really sure what kind. There's no application instructions on the back of this one. So, yeah. All right, next transfer. Let's just take all of them out. Again, another one. All right, so no instructions. All right, this looks like maybe a screen print. Printed on neck tag, maybe, or full color. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's another full color transfer. This one just says premium color. It's like neck labels. Okay. And then they sent me these little slithers of red vinyl, I guess, HTV. Another transfer of some type, one color. And last but not least, they sent this. Okay, and on the back of this one, it says, again, same thing, TOA, glitter metallic plastisol transfer, 320 degrees, 12 to 15 seconds, firm pressure, hot peel. So, I mean, overall, the sample pack that I got, I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it maybe a 6, just on the fact that I feel like it could have been packaged a lot better, a lot nicer and neater. Something, I guess, just showing who their company is, who the company is, Topp Transfers. Like, It came again in this manila envelope, okay? Their paper, backing paper, or whatever you want to call this. It's, you know, doesn't have instructions on application process times, temperatures. Only on 1 or 2 of these it had it. But I could be wrong. This could be some of the greatest transfers that I've used, but what better way to find out than to put them to the heat press test. All right, so now we got our heat press heating up to 320 degrees based on the application settings that was on the back of a couple of these transfers. It recommended 320 degrees, 12 to 15 seconds. It's gonna be a firm pressure on a hot peel. Or did I say that backwards? It's gonna be a hot peel on a firm pressure, after a firm pressure. There we go. All right, guys, so I'm gonna I had a Gildan tank top. This is a Gildan heavy cotton tank top I had laying around, okay? Figure I'd just do my transfer test and review using this garment. So let me go ahead and get this on the heat press, get this pre-pressed. All right, as usual, we're gonna just pre-press. We have our press up to, I have mine set to 325. So we'll just press it for a few seconds, get some of the free moisture out as usual. Just tighten this up a little. All right, so first thing I can see is that it's very hard to see through the back of these transfers when you put them face down. So we're just going to, let me see if I can turn on my light. So it's hard to see through this paper, this transfer paper. And the transfer paper doesn't feel like your typical transfer paper. It feels like more like a regular paper. I can't really see, but I guess this is the end. All right, so I guess we're close enough, but I mean, it may not be perfect, but we're gonna try to get it where we normally would have our. All right. All right, so this is what we have. 320 degrees, 12 to 15 seconds, firm pressure, hot peel, okay? So I've turned up my pressure a little bit. 12 to 15 seconds. I have my heat press set to 30 seconds, so we'll take it off at 15. And I'm just using your Heat Press Nation Black Series heat press. Okay, and since it's a hot peel, all right. So this is what we have. Let me lower the camera so you guys can see. Bring it in a little. So this is what's left on the transfer. And this is what's on the garment after pressing. So this is how it came out. So how it came out. This is your transfer. So I guess that didn't work out too good. But you know what? We're gonna go back in with a different transfer, apply a little more pressure, and see what happens, okay? Now, if I'm reading this correctly, this did say it was a hot peel, right? So just so you guys don't think I'm making this up. 320 degrees, 12 to 15 seconds, firm pressure, hot peel. Okay, so here we go on to the next. All right, so let's turn up the pressure a little bit. And on to the next transfer, another transfer. Transfer number 2. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here. Oh, and this is for you guys' favorite, the elephant. But again, there's no letting me know of what type of transfer it is. There's no application instructions on the back. So, okay. Now we've put a heavy amount of pressure on it, and we're gonna hold it. We'll do a full 20 seconds because it said 12 to 15 and we saw the last result. So this time we'll do a full 20 seconds. Okay. Now it's a hot peel, so we're gonna peel. And again. Close, but no cigar. As you see, we lost our elephant's trunk on here. So that is strike 2. And that was at an above average heat pressure. Okay. And we're gonna give it one last and final try with the third transfer. All right, so this is the last transfer. Simple one color, dad. We're going based on the previous settings. 320 degrees, 12 to 15 seconds. Firm pressure, hot peel. Now maybe these transfers are for, you know, more of a cotton poly blend. Maybe they're not made for 100% cotton shirts. Not quite sure. Like I said, I've never used them before. So, all right, so this one came out a little better. This one came out pretty good. As you guys see, the dad. All right, so the dad one came out pretty good, not too bad. Has a little texture to it, but nothing too crazy. Only thing different I did with this one is I left the pressure time to about 30 seconds, or 25, 30 seconds versus the 12 to 15. Not quite sure why this one worked and the previous ones didn't. As you see, the first one came out like that. The second one, it started pressing, peeling nice. Then we lost the trunk, half of his trunk right here, as you can see. And then the third one came out pretty decent, pretty, you know, came out the best out of all 3 of them. Comment below if you guys would like me to do a second video on maybe a different garment. All right, guys, so you see the results of those samples that were mailed to me. We had 1 out of the 3 samples that were tested today that did well. Doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth at the current moment, but if you guys use Topp Transfers and they've worked out great for you, please comment below. Also, if your application settings are different Comment below. Let me know if there's something that I'm doing wrong. And I'll be happy to make a part 2 to this same video. All right? Hopefully with better results. All right, guys. So this has been another review. If you gained any value from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to give that bell a ring to stay updated on more videos just like this. As always, I'm Mr. T-Shirt. Thanks for watching. Peace.